Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This your girl Nova.E, and I'm coming to you guys back with another general reading. Happy Tuesday, you guys. It's Give Thanks Tuesday. Okay, so we're gonna give thanks to our ancestors, and we're gonna give thanks to our spiritual team. We're gonna give thanks to the higher power. We're gonna give thanks to God and everybody else that is in our corner. We're gonna give thanks to our friends and family in a support system. We're gonna give thanks to our kids. Okay, today is Give Thanks Tuesday. Okay, because I know we dedicate Sunday as the holy day, but we need to also thank our spiritual team, the higher power, our guardians, our guides, and God for just keeping us healthy, keeping your kids with food in their stomach, regardless if it's not, McDonald's and they eating out every time, or you guys is able to splurge and eat out all the time. We got to give thanks. Give thanks for having your lights on. Give thanks for, being able to put gas in your car, because there's some people that's not able to do the little things that sometimes we take for granted, like having a roof over our head, having the ability to, get off of work, lounge around and stuff like that. Some people have to work to the bone. They have nowhere to go after they get off work, and they got to figure it out throughout the day. Some people live in the shelters, and we're going to pray for those people. And if that's some of my followers, I pray an anointed and a spiritual change to enter into your life to where you don't have to worry about these things anymore. I pray for coverings over your kids, you guys. Like, it's a crazy world out here. You have people unaliving kids these days, unaliving pregnant women, and I'm pregnant myself, and or people that's just crashing out, mothers crashing out on their kids, and giving them up and things like that. Food costs and everything else. Just it's a lot of demonic forces out here, and it's causing a lot of our earth angels to go into a spiritual warfare. But you can't let the evil entities and the negative energies win, you guys. So we got to give thanks. Look at that confirmation right there. We have to give thanks. We cannot let these evil entities win over our life and over our anointing. Because when you are anointed, there are tests that will come into your life and test you, because they see how blessed you are and how favored you are, and how spirit is just continuing to have your life flow through. And those negative entities, energies, people, they embodies those energies. They come into your life to try to knock you off your path because they don't want to see you glow and grow. So we have to give thanks to all the little things so we can continue to receive even bigger blessings in the future. Because why would your spirit guys bless you guys with anything more if you're not happy with what you already have? You have to cherish what you have, take care of what you have. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, y'all, that's my wig in the back, so don't get scared if y'all see something like, what is that black thing hanging up there? But that's my wig in the back. I had to dry it on something. I do have a mannequin head too, but it's in this closet somewhere. And I was just like, something, I could just throw this thing on there. So I be having my hair done, y'all, but when I'm at home, I take that wig off and I just let it be like whatever. I'm at home. Like I said, this is the real T Terror. You're gonna get the real from me. One day y'all gonna see me dressed down, but when I do these readings with y'all, I want y'all to be comfortable. I want y'all to be in a sacred space where you guys can just connect and just feel my energy. Like, feel that this is harmless energy. This is not an energy that's trying to get you to, just watch her YouTube videos or for attention or some type of gain or anything like that. I really want to be like a spiritual healer for some of you guys and a spiritual messenger for you guys. So that was the message for today. It's just to give thanks. Okay, so we 5 minutes in. Let me go ahead and just give my spiel, and let's see what's going on today. I really want to talk about, in my spirit, is this a karmic that you guys are dealing with, or is this a twin flame? Because it's the difference between the two. And some of the characteristics embody in both, because sometimes your twin flame bring you through spiritual lessons, and a karmic will bring you through spiritual lessons as well. But between the good and the bad, you're gonna give thanks for your spiritual team keeping you from crashing out. Okay, so that is what we're gonna pick up on today. Is this a karmic, or is this a twin flame? You know, like everybody say, we're not meant to be with our twin flames in each and every lifetime, but it's lessons in both. So are you in between lessons right now, collective? Because I'm picking up on some lessons that still need to be learned, or you are going through some evaluations, and you know, evaluating the people that you had in your life, the people that you was connected to, a love interest that still got a hold on your heart right now, and you're trying to figure out, is this my person? Like, is this the person that I'm really supposed to be with? And sometimes, you know, the devil know how to get you too. Okay, negative energies here, and they feel what you're calling for, and that's why you got to make sure all the energies that you put yourself into is good energies. We got to stop looking with those rose-colored glasses on. You guys, we got to take them off, and we got to start paying attention to the red flags. We got to be able to use discernment. Okay, so let's jump into the video and let's see what's really going on. Is this a Oh, look what I cut the deck. It says soul tie regret. So, like I said, is it a twin flame, or is it a karmic lesson? So I'm gonna take these two cards out, because we may have a soul tie among us, collective. It may be you, it may be somebody else that's watching this video, but take what resonate and leave the rest. This is for my divine masculines and my divine feminines, if you embody both energies at this time. So just take it to your story, and let's see what's going on. So it's a soul tie connection, you guys, and somebody is in regret. You may be in regret right now at this time, collective, because you may feel like you look at the card that came out, but you may feel like you regret ever meeting this person, or you regret giving so much of yourself to this connection, and now it's causing a soul tie connection because you're always thinking about this person. This person's always on your mind. You're probably spying on this person, or we're gonna reverse the roles. This person is in regret because they feel like they have a connection towards you and they messed it up, but they always feel connected to you. Like everywhere they go, they hear your name, but you're not around. They see a car pass by, they get nervous because they think it's your car. Like people ask about, you know, you, they be like, what happened to you and such and such? Y'all still cool? Y'all still together? Like people, like it's constant reminders on this person in that keeps the connection still strong, because other people seeing how good of a connection you guys was, regardless of this person try to downplay it or not. You guys was in a real serious connection, and people seen it, they felt it. Like when you guys was together, other people, your friends, your family, haters, karmics that was in you guys circle, everybody seeing how you guys was strongly in connection, how that strong soul tie connection was. And this person may regret that they didn't keep that connection going. And now they're in this sad state right here. They're just reflecting on life, reflecting on decisions, reflecting on the people that they put in front of you right now. And it says disagreements. I wish you understand how I feel. So you guys, as you can look on this picture, these are two different types of people. You guys may be in two different cultures, two different races, or just two different mindsets. You know, you guys can be the same, you know, have so many similarities, but it's like when it comes down to morals, values, finances, how you respect and how you move, you know, it was a lot of differences. So you guys would go out on date, because look like these people are out, right? Like they're out at a diner, you know, trying to enjoy, you know, each other's company and stuff. But then it would be something that will pop up, and it would just like dampen the whole mood. Like what this person would say on the side, or you'll catch them up in some stuff, and you be like, wait a minute, what you said? Like, wait a minute, like was you lying earlier? Like, was you telling me the truth earlier? Like now it's like the story's not adding up. Like you starting to notice that this person will cause like arguments and stuff to get out of certain situations, or keep you from knowing the truth. So they'll start a little tidbit with you just so they can kind of like slide clean, because they rather for you to be mad over something petty than be mad and tell you the truth. You guys hear that extra siren? I'm telling you, confirmation right there. So like you try to, you know, create happy memories with this person, go out on dates and, you know, create little fun activities for you guys and stuff like that. But it was hard for you to ignore the red flags, because that was spirit knocking on your root chakra like, hey, you need to like open up your eyes. You need to see. Your third eye is closed. We need you to open that thing up, honey, because this connection that you're in is not the connection that you need to be in right now with this person. So, spirit, is this a karmic or is this a twin flame? Let's see. Is this a karmic or is this a twin flame? Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. So, hey, you guys, somebody may have some plans for the future with this person. You may have plans to be with this person. You may have plans to start a family with this person. You guys maybe had plans to move in together, start a family, start a business, you know, just elevating you guys' relationship. But something shocked you. Something just stopped you right in your tracks, and something was hitting. You see how half of this girl eye is, like I said, your third eye was closed. So something was unseen, but it was like something you know how you catch something at the corner of your eye and you like, wait a minute, like you seen something but you don't want to say nothing. Like, or you heard something and you quite can't put your finger on what it really was, but it was something in your spirit that was telling you something about this person. And we're going to get into the tea to see exactly what this person was doing behind your back, or what caused the connection to damper down, because it was something that, like I said before, spirit wanted you to see. Spirit wanted you to be more elevated in your spiritual lessons, like in your spiritual test. Like, we don't want you to continue to making the same dumbass mistakes, you guys. We're gonna keep it a beam. We're gonna keep it a buck. Your spiritual guys did not want you to keep making the same dumbass mistakes, so y'all could continue these lessons. They wanted you to elevate. They wanted you to grow. They wanted you to be a more sensible, more reasonable. Put yourself first. Know that your self-worth is way more than any relationship or any person that may enter into your life. Because if somebody can't meet you on a level that you need them to be on, you don't scoop down to their level and be a doormat or be a pushover or be a people pleaser, or, you know, anything just so you can say you have a man or you have a woman on your side. Because a lot of people that you look at and you see them in these falsified relationships and you be like, dang, I want that man, I wish that was me, dang, look how happy they are. But a lot of people put on the front because, like I said, it was an unexpected outcome. It's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you don't get to see. Okay, collective, it's a lot of stuff that you was not aware of, and some of the stuff spirit was hiding from you because they didn't want to break you down so bad, but they wanted you to see little stuff so you can kind of like put your, you know, your 1-2s together and build your discernment up so you can make better judgment of people that come into your life, whether it be lovers or friends. Okay, because hey, we have karmic friends and we have karmic family members in our family too. So they want you to up your spiritual level when it comes to these people, so you won't keep running into the same situations. And you know, you cry to them like, why I keep meeting the same people and why I can never find nobody that loves me. It's because sometimes we have to keep repeating the lesson, even though it hurts us. But we may have to keep repeating those lessons so that way we won't continue to be in those lessons anymore. You can learn new lessons, like how to keep your money from shrinking and stuff like that. Like other stuff besides this love crap with people that play in your energy. Like, it's time to give your heart a break right now and just focus on your finances, focus on your children, focus on building generational wealth. But you have a soul tie connection with somebody, and somebody is unsatisfied with the outcome. Yeah, somebody is unsatisfied with the outcome. things didn't go as they planned. They probably thought you was a simp. They probably thought they could push over on you. They probably thought that they could play with your heartstrings. But now that you're not in their energy anymore, and they caused a separation because they probably thought that you was gonna run up behind them. But now that your spiritual elevation has lifted, and the veil has been revealed to you, who this person really is and their true colors, you're no longer placing yourself in those type of certain scenarios and situations anymore. So you may have also been unsatisfied with the outcome of this soul tie connection that you had. Okay, you guys may be at a distance at this time, or you have moved away from this person spiritually, so you don't have that same type of how do I want to put this? You don't have that same type of hook. They don't have that same type of like hook on you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's still like some love there, but it's not like how you used to do, how you used to drop everything, run, hurry up, try to find a babysitter, just doing like the most for this person while this person was doing so little to keep this connection going. This is what I'm feeling. This is what spirit is putting on my heart right now. So yes, you have been reflecting. You have been reflecting, and this person has been reflecting. You see it there in the dark right now? Because they know that they had a lot of shadow work that they needed to do. And they're unsatisfied because they thought that you was going to be this person that they can kind of like get over on. And they learned the hard way as well. So you guys are both mirroring each other right now. They're hurting because they thought that they can play with this soul tie connection, and you're hurting because you really wanted to elevate this soul connection, but it was a lot of regrets in this because you what spirit's telling me is you was beating yourself up, collective. Like, you cry at night, you cry into your pillow like, wow, I was so stupid, why I was so dumb, why did I do this, why did I do that, why I gave this person this money, I should never gave him this money, knowing that I should, put this money up for my kids, or I could have put this money up to fix my car, or I could have put this money up to, get my nails done, or anything like that, or I could have, taken the time out and I could have just been focusing on, finishing my schoolwork. I didn't stop, focusing on school. Now I'm behind on this, or, I haven't been paying attention to my kids like that. And you just did a lot for this person, and you overshadowed your needs to provide this person wish fulfillment, is what spirit is telling me. And so that's why you're so unsatisfied, because all the work that you put into this person, all the effort, all the money, all the tears and the heartache and the forgiving and the taking them back time after time again, left you just with your cup on empty. Your cup is on empty. You see how she got the tissue right there? This woman is looking out the window. She's looking out on the morning rain. And it's not fun, you guys, but now I feel like we're in the energy where we can laugh at this stuff. And this person's unsatisfied too, because they can't find this energy like yours again. They can't. And you're not the type of person that's going to continue to play these stupid ass games with them anymore. I'm sorry, now they're reflecting. So this may be a twin flame, because usually a karmic, they don't reflect, they just replace. They're just like, all right, I'm just going to, mess with somebody else. Because I do have a third party card up in here, and that hasn't came out yet. So this may be a twin flame, you guys. Your twin flame may be reflecting at this time. Because like I said, you guys are mirroring each other. But it's two different types of, like I said, y'all have different disagreements, different values, different things that you guys will hold dear to your heart. And it's not like they said opposites attract, and that's true. But when it comes to having standards, having boundaries set up, this person had very low boundaries and very low standards, that when you try to set the bar high, they look at it as you was snobby, you trying to be bougie, you trying to be this, that, and the third, you don't even have it, you're not no Beyonce type of stuff. It be stuff like that, and it causes you to get like irritated, and you a sweetheart and you hate for people to like irritate your soul, collective. I swear, cause I just had a pain that came, like that sharp pain that hit me right here through my heart. So that lets me know like they was taking jabs at you, and you're a sweet person. It's like, dang, you supposed to be my person, and you taking jabs at me like I'm a monkey on the street. Like, what? Is you cool? But yes, you guys, an unexpected outcome has came, and this person was unsatisfied, and they're reflecting at this time because it was a lot of neglect. It was a lot of neglect, and it was on both parts. Your collective. We gonna be honest. Like I said, we're gonna keep it a beam. We're gonna keep it a buck. It was a lot of neglect on your end and a lot of neglect on their end as well. You neglected your self-worth, your boundaries, and your standards, and that's why spirit forced this unexpected outcome to come about. Hold on, y'all, drop the card. I be trying not to talk too long, you guys, but these readings be so good that I be having to get these messages out. Like, I know people be having like these 10-15 minute readings, but it's like my spiritual guys be like, baby, you can't stop it at 10-15 minutes. We gotta tell them the truth. We gotta tell it what it is. Okay, but it was an unexpected outcome. It was an unexpected outcome on both ends because they neglected their spiritual partner and you neglected your self-worth. So it was just like they didn't know how to take care of something valuable. Like I said, this person don't know how to value something of high stature because they're not used to it. Like I said, this is a low vibrational person. They're used to people that don't have self-worth, self-value, somebody that don't stand up for themselves, somebody that's not, advocating for themselves. So all I see right here, you guys, with this soul tie connection is regret, disappointment, unsatisfaction, neglect. Like it may be a karmic. This may be a karmic, you guys, because I'm pulling up on your energy too. This is not just this person's energy, this is your energy as well, you guys. It's a mixture of both, like I said. So we're gonna see, you guys. We're gonna see. Let me see what other deck I want to use real quick. Let me see. I don't have the tarot cards with me. I don't have the tarot cards with me, but we're gonna see. We're gonna use my midship deck right here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Is this a karmic, Holy Spirit, or is this a twin flame? Like, I need to get specific messages. Is this a karmic or is this a twin flame? Please describe this person for my collective, my divine collective. Is this a karmic or is it a twin flame? Like, what's going on? I need to know if this is a karmic or a twin flame. Too many cards keep coming out. I just need one card, Holy Spirit. Just one card. One card. One card. New love coming in. Yeah. So, listen. You have a new love coming in, you guys. So, whoever this is, this may be a karmic, since you have new love coming in, because twin flames, they reflect. But I do have reflection out here. Being away from you has allowed me to gain some clarity. So this person is getting some clarity on the neglection that they have, and they also neglected themselves as well, because they let themselves be surrounded by low vibrational people, having low vibrational decisions, causing their life to be in a spiral and trying to drag you down with them. But you got new love coming in. New love is coming in. This soul tie connection, this may be a karmic connection of lessons that you had to learn. This may have been your last lesson that you may have to learn, collective, before this new love can come in. Like, we're gonna keep it real. Ooh, too many cards came out. Ooh, yeah, look what came out. It says a leader or boss. Yeah, you're about to meet somebody that's going to be a leader, an actual boss. Somebody that can lead you in a direction that you need to go. Somebody that's going to be able to take charge of the relationship and make sure that you guys are both prospering on both paths that you guys are on. Because you guys, like, yes, you're going to be on the same path spiritually, but also you're going to be able to learn something from this person. This person has boss energy, has leadership behavior. They know how to navigate a relationship in a healthier way, because this person right here that's now in reflection was not able to do that. They wasn't able to do that. They're reflecting on their dumbass decisions, you guys, and they have some regrets. And look at this. It says karmic head game is crazy. Yeah. So, listen. The person at the top is reflecting on their sexual deviancy. So basically they were so lustful, and that's why you guys kept on having these disagreements and regret, because this person now regret giving a body out to the wrong person. You may regret giving your body out to the wrong person, like this person here, this karmic here. But they was in such low vibrational energy that they was giving it out to any and everybody, and that's why it caused a disconnection. Because once you give your sexual energy and they pull that spiritual energy off you, you have nothing else to give to your collective, your actual divine partner, because you're so worried about, you know, losing this sexual feeding off of the sexual appetite, that it's going to be hard for you to kind of steer away from that if you're not strong in the mind, the heart, and spiritually, if you're not spiritually connected. So yeah, y'all, I don't know why they don't want me to get this message out, you guys, because why my cards keep falling on the floor? That's crazy. And look what came out. I left you to go with the enemy. Boy, was I wrong. Got played and got stuck. Y'all, I'm not making this up. Okay? This was a karmic that you was connected to. It might be a twin flame. I think I'm pulling strong on the twin flame because, like I said, reflection came out. This person is now reflecting on their decisions. And like I said, it was an unexpected outcome. So they left one situation, a soul connection with you, to go out with this karmic and be in a lustful connection with them. So, and then at the top of the deck, it says, teach me how to love music soul child. They don't want me to talk, you guys. Music soul child. So if you haven't listened to that song, please go listen to it. Type in teach me how to love music soul child. Okay, you can look it up on YouTube after you watch this video and just listen to the lyrics of that song. This may be you guys twin flame that is reflecting. They really do feel bad about the decisions that they made when they was in this lustful ass energy. Okay, they regret even getting this karmic. They say karmic head game is crazy. So this karmic, not even sexually, but this karmic played a lot of head games, a lot of mind games with this person. Like the way this karmic manipulated this person. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because I don't want y'all to think it's always about sex. Yes, you know, you know your person better than I do. So you probably know that they a little bit of both, but they probably let people get into their head. They one way with you, and then when they get around other people, they like switch up. Like other people can persuade them to like agree with anything, like anything. Like it just be like a weird type of vibe or energy, or you know, stuff that you like, you guys would like together. So for instance, you guys would be like, oh, we like R&B music, we be singing together, we be singing the old schools, whatever. Like when we get together, and then when he getting around his friends, like I don't listen to that shit. It's NBA Young Boy, and I be listening to, you know, Blueface and them, and you know, it's Savage Life and whatever case may be. It's like, dang, like you don't want to show your soft side. Like you don't want to. They don't want to show that side of them. They always want to people please and try to agree with what the minority agree with. When they say minority rules, they would probably be on that side, versus when you stand 10 toes down on your decisions, regardless of who's, you know, agree with you or not. If your spiritual team tell you like, okay, we're gonna stand 10 toes down on your decision on what you feel, or your, you know, your beliefs and your standards, you're not gonna bend. This person bend like to their will, and that's why this karmic was able to play so many head games with them. But yes, they left you to go be with the enemy. Boy, was I wrong. They got stuck and got played. So they stuck over there with this karmic. Yeah, I miss your touch. Yeah. So now they miss your sexual energy, because the karmic sexual energy probably wore off from this person, because now they're starting to reflect on like, dang, it's a lot of difference. You know how you had those aha moments, like epiphany, or you know, just like if spirit just come and just hit you in the head with a shoe. You know how Cupid's arrow kind of like hit somebody, and it's like, dang, like out of nowhere, and they start to realize like, oh my God, the love of my life, like I'm tripping, like I really lost like a piece of me. It was a soul tie connection. So like I said, people still asking about you, friends and family. You still mess with such and such, you still talk to such and such, you know, like it's starting to like, they're starting to get the message, because spirit is like, oh, this was my person. This was the person I really was supposed to be with. Like, I done fucked up the church's money now. Ooh, look, your sex heals me. I feel so much better with you. See, the karmic gave exotic fantasy type of feminine touch, and you gave spiritual healing, feminine touch. You ain't give ecstasy and just, just like, freaky and just, you guys, because what spirit is trying, I'm trying to make a YouTube approved, so I ain't gonna say too much, but you know how the Karmic get down. They probably do a lot of stuff that you was not willing to do, but what you will do, besides what this Karmic will do, you gave healing. You gave like a stress reliever. You relax this person. You give them a thermal of something that they cannot replace with this karma. And they tried because they thought that was what they really wanted. But once you get a taste of that divine yoni, of that divine staff, it don't matter what this karmic did, and they try to do their best. But baby, what you got, it's for the soul. You fed the soul, baby. You fed them. That's why they miss your touch so much. Gifted can see the future and tell the outcome of a situation. Yes, now that you are spiritually aligned, you guys, like I said, it was an unexpected outcome that came. It says you are gifted. You can tell the future outcome of a situation. So you knew exactly what this person was doing behind the scenes. You spiritually knew. You didn't really need that much evidence. You didn't need for them to come out and say it. You didn't need for the karmic to come and tell you anything. You didn't need to go through this person's phone, because your spiritual team opened up your third eye for you. They open it up. So when the truth came out to you in a dream, in a thought, when you was by yourself and you got that aha moment, it was like, wow, it really hurt you, because you was so disgusted and unsatisfied, and you had a lot of regret on your shoulder, because you know that you deserve so much better than what this person was providing for you. You know that you was in a state of, I finally got somebody, giving me some attention, and I'm going to keep this person no matter what. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but you got to be careful, because some people play against your spiritual niceness, your spiritual kindness, and your spiritual blessings, and use it to their advantage to get a leg up in life. So once this person was getting a boost of confidence from you, because you was telling them you fine, you sexy, look at you taking pictures of them, and you letting them know, they're like, yeah, what I'm saying, I do look good, don't it, baby? Like, I like the way I dress and stuff. And then when people see that light that you shine on this person, and other people be wanting it, but they don't know that you had to put the work into that person, because this person was in a very dark place. They couldn't see the light. It was just a little, you see that little cracks of light up there? But they was still in darkness. Look all this darkness right here. They couldn't see it. You brought this person in to endless possibilities. And all they did was got into their ego, and they neglected you. They rotted the situation. They did. But you are now spiritually in tune. You have divine discernment now to know not to never let anybody play with you like that again. And it may be a while, collective, before you get somebody else. But once you get more aligned and in tune with your spiritual self, new love is coming in, and it's gonna be a boss babe and a boss, just a boss. Just somebody that know how to manage their money, their emotions, their sexual energy. You don't have to worry about if this person gonna be sneaking around, playing around on you. Like, none of that. You ain't got to worry about none of that. So this is a twin flame reading, you guys. So congratulations. You have completed the twin flame journey, and now you finna meet a soul connection, a soul mate, and they're not gonna play these games with you anymore. Like I said, bad decisions, choosing the wrong path. Yeah, like I said, this person said, I left you to go be with the enemy. I got played and got stuck. So this person chose the wrong path. Your twin flame went down a dark path with this karmic because of lust and mind games, because they didn't open up their third eye to somebody playing around with them. And not only that, but they made a lot of bad decisions in their life, like I said before. A lot of bad mistakes, a lot of things they shoulda, coulda, woulda. It just was a lot, collective. But you're about to meet somebody else that is going to give you everything that you need. You're not going to have to worry about that. You're not going to have to worry about having to continue to pour into somebody that's not pouring back into you, baby. It said listen, think, react, spirit. Yeah. So you're now listening to your spiritual team. You're thinking about the decisions that you make before you make them. And then you react. Like, you're not going to have nobody put you out of character, pull you out of character, um, pull you back into a place where you work so hard to get up out of. Like, you're not doing that no more. And spirit is like, okay, yes. See, rich mindset planning. Yeah. You and this new person, y'all gonna have a rich mindset. Y'all gonna be planning for the future. Y'all gonna be planning for y'all guys' family. Look, I just said family. Look, healthy life. I'm gonna just end the reading right there. You're about to have a healthy life, you guys. It said health, family, life is coming. So you're gonna have a healthy, happy relationship and a family that's coming with this new boss, babe. Y'all gonna have a rich mindset together. Y'all gonna put your ideas together. Y'all gonna put your spiritual teams together, and y'all gonna just conquer everything that's set out to destroy you guys. Like I said, it's a hard time out here, but you guys is gonna connect together, and y'all gonna like defeat the odds while this person is still in some karmic lessons, because like I said, they got played and got stuck over there with this karmic. So don't you go over there and try to be Miss Save-A-Ho. Let them learn some more lessons, because they're not at the same level as you, and you're starting to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you may have been unsatisfied with the outcome of things and how much you had put in and how much work you had to put into this person and how much it took you to not leave this person and just stay there for the long run. But this person made a lot of bad decisions, and they let their sexual energy persuade them into going into a dark path. So, hey, put your yoni up, put your staff up, you guys. I just bought me a promise ring to my divine spiritual guides, and it's like a engagement wedding band, but it's not an engagement wedding ring. It's like those little engagement wedding band rings that you wear for like at work and stuff like that, whatever the case may be, for people that do hair, or people that is a chef, or people that work in like industrial or whatever it is. But it does have a little rock, a little diamond on there. So I was like, okay, that's cute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit to myself tonight, give my sexual energy to anybody that's undeserving of that energy. You listen to that. Confirmation, you guys. Confirmation. Buy you one. You can find it on Amazon, Temu, Shein, Walmart, whatever. And just get you that and protect your sexual energy, because there was a lot of sexual energy in this reading right here. Like, this person met your touch and you had sexual energy, and then that is pulling away from your blessings, and it's pulling away from what you need to learn as far as setting standards and boundaries, because a lot of people can persuade you into doing things after tampering with your sexual energy. Okay, so don't try to get over this person by getting under a next person. Save yourself, because your new love, they're going to be saving their self for you. So, you know, never fight fire with fire. Always be the bigger person, and know when it's time to give yourself away. I know when it's time for me to give myself away is when that man replaced that promise ring that I put on here to God and to spirit and to my spiritual guys, and replace it with a real rock. Okay, that's how long I'm gonna be without. Like, I'm not gonna let anybody persuade me. There won't be no drugs, no alcohol involved. There won't be nothing, because now my discernment is so through the roof. My boundaries are so high that only thing I'm accepting now moving forward is a friendship. If a man can't be a friend to me, regardless if you a woman or you know, you like women, or you know, you a man and you know, date women, you don't always have to give up your staff between every girl just because she got a cute face or a fat ass or anything like that. Learn how to protect your energy, you guys. Okay, so I'm protecting mine, and then on the next video I'm gonna show you guys my ring once it comes in. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, love you.